Alright, the toner first off that I use when I get up in the morning is this one. This is the Neutrogena Pore Refining Toner. Now, this one says that it contains AHA and BHA. So, right, I have always been using this. I either use this or I use the Neutrogena Fine Fairness one, which is the the whitening one. Either I buy this or I buy that one, depending on which one has a better discount. So currently now I'm using this one, and I'm quite liking it because I'm not sure whether it really helps with the exfoliating, since it says it contains AHA and BHA. But I do like it because it is very hydrating. I really like it. It makes my face feel really smooth and really hydrated. So I use this every morning when I wake up after I cleanse my face, and this one has a very nice fragrance. The fragrance is really strong, so if you're a person who doesn't like fragranced toners, then don't get this because this has a very strong fragrance smell. So after I cleanse my face, I'll use this, and after that I'll follow up with my moisturizer, which is my Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel. Now, I have gone through many tubs of this that I have lost count, and I really like this moisturizer. It is water based, so it doesn't contain any oils, it doesn't contain any clogging ingredients. So, and it's really very lightweight. It looks like that. It's really popular in Asia because of its texture, the lightness of this moisturizer. And as I said, it's very lightweight, and the texture is very smooth, and it really keeps my face hydrated. This is like one of the better moisturizers, especially if you live in a hot country like Singapore, where it's very humid, and I guess you don't really need a lot of moisture or really thick cream based moisturizers because of our weather, as it has a lot of water in our air. So since it has a lot of water, we don't really need like thick creamy kind of moisturizer unless you have really dry skin, because it can really feel heavy on the skin as the day goes by because of our heat. So I really like this moisturizer, and I think it suits all skin tones, even oily skin, because it's water based, so it won't clog your pores. So this one is one that I highly recommend. And I normally buy this I only buy this and backups of this when there's like discounts, because this is quite expensive. It's $20.90 in the normal price, but I normally purchase it when there's discounts, so I normally get them about $11 or $13. So very good to get backups when there's huge discounts, and the expiry date is quite long, so that's what I do. Okay, so and then I'll follow up with my sunscreen, which is the Avene Very water resistant 50+ SPF very hard emulsion. So I have been using this ever since from young as I can remember. So, and this one, it works really great. I think this is like very good sunscreen, because I've been out like to the beach and to areas where it's very hot, and I never get tanned because of this. So I really like this sunscreen, and this one is actually quite expensive. I normally buy them in a set that comes with the water mist and something. So it's $39.90 for 50 ml, and it's quite a creamy concealer. Now, if you are a very oily person, I'm not sure whether this kind of concealer will this kind of sunscreen will suit you, because this is a creamy texture. And one of the cons of this, that it actually is white cast. So if you're a person who doesn't like that kind of white cast that sunscreen gives, then you probably won't like this. But I like this because of the high protection, and it does work against like the UV rays. So that is my morning skincare routine. Okay, after work or after school, when I come back, I cleanse my face. I will move on to other products. I will move on to this one, which is the Paula's Choice 2% BHA liquid. Now this one works as my toner on the second time round. Okay, on the second time after I cleanse my face, I use this as a toner. Now I have talked about this like in my previous video that I really like this stuff. Now this is as it says, a 2% BHA liquid, so it consists of salicylic acid. BHA is actually salicylic acid. And what salicylic acid does, that it actually exfoliates your skin. It prevents like your pores from getting clogged. If your pores get clogged, it will actually unclog the pores, and it actually helps with renewing our skin, because it clears off all the top layers, the older skin layers on top of our skin. Our skins are consist of many layers of skin cells. So the skin cells that are sitting on the top of our skin are actually the older skin cells that will eventually be gone with time. But the BHAs actually help improve, or improve the speed, or speed up the process of the old skins, like be sloughed off on the surface of skin, so that the newer skin cells can actually be pushed up, or be on top. So this is what it does, and I use this because I like the way that it feels on my skin, and also because I like that it prevents breakout. So if you're a person who suffers from pimples and who constantly have like skin colored bumps or constantly get clogged pores, this is one product that you should really look into, because this really helps with clogged pores and pimples, since it unclogs the pores so that you won't get pimples, if you know what I mean. So this is one product I use, and I also like that it helps improve the skin's texture. The skin doesn't feel as bumpy. It feels like it gives you a smoother surface on my skin, just like mine, if you can tell. So this is one product that I highly recommend. Now this one, I use either this or the lotion, depending on my skin. Sometimes when my skin do feel like drier, or not as it feels like tighter, drier, then I'll move on to the lotion, but which works exactly the same, since it contains the same ingredients. But most of the time I rely on this one, which is the liquid. So that is my toner for the second time round cleansing. After that, I will follow up with my Neutrogena moisturizer again. So that's the second time cleansing.